we'll start this one off with another long rest. We're long resting pretty frequently in Act 1 after we've picked up our companions, just so we don't miss anything. Like this scene with Gale.
Be with you in a moment.
What are you doing?
Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of?
If you're about to start a lecture, I'm not interested.
Long story short, then. Thanks to the tadpole, we should have developed more than invasive symptoms by now. But we haven't. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal.
And what makes you the expert?
Study. But what is happening, or rather not happening to us, is entirely undocumented. Uncharted territory. The silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
I saw you getting a lecture from our magical friend. I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen.
That's what everyone's saying. Is it so strange?
It's unexpected, but we shan't complain. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer.
Don't make me choose. There are too many good options.
Well, that's a little dramatic, don't you think? Come on, humor me. If you had to choose.
If I had to choose, I'd want the knife. Make it quick.
A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously.
And you? How should I kill you?
Oh, my dear. I'd like to see you try. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our chances of keeping this hypothetical.
That's a great conversation. Nyxx approves. Okay, it is the morning, and I just need to pick up Lae'zel so we can go talk to Zorru.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Are you sure a crash is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaphisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Total understanding? Absolute nonsense.
I will not brook your ignorance. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. I know what you can barely fathom. That you cannot bear it makes it no less true.
Whatever you say. Well, I'd like you to join me today.
It is done. Assume nothing. Can't give up now.
Alright, let's go find Zorru.
I'm proud of you, kids.
Where are my boots?
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
We don't want a long drawn-out thing here, so let's use the menacing glare.
Lower.
Nyxx is fine with threatening someone, but this whole show of fealty is ridiculous. So that's enough, Lae'zel. I'll take it from here.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Enough, Lae'zel. You will be silent. Let's go back to threats. That's more Nyx's speed. Tell me of this gift, or I will serrate your ears until I see one in you.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. Man, I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Thank you for the information. You can get up.
Gods, deliver me.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
Subordinate. If you've finished scowling at me, what comes next?
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Oh, wait. Did you just say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the, well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, no. It's Faerun. So, What do you mean by purification, anyways?
The creche holds the Zafisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. Okay, before we head down to go talk to Khaga, let's make sure we talk to all the tiefling folks we want to talk to.
True.
Oh, I did decide that I'm not going to do the Auntie Ethel quest on this playthrough. So a heads up on that. Only because it's not really my favorite, and I think I'm going to save it for my next character.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Two tiefling refugees. You'll be lucky to get a square of dirt at a public house.
If that's what we're offered, we'll take it. Everyone's got to start somewhere.
Optimism, my friend. Try it out.
Surely destined for the slaughter. What would be more perfect than to die by your love's side? And known love was not enough.
Okay, let's head down to the Druid Grove.
We're exposed now.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Khaga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Khaga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
You need to be careful. That bear would have torn you to shreds.
I don't give a rag about me. It's my daughter I'm worried about.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
Yeah, Nyxx is a little confused why these parents seem to care so much for their child. They've never really seen that before. So... You've got your work cut out for you.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Speaking of, we don't have time to gabber. You'd best move on.
We're not leaving. Calm, Magrin. Give them a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
This again. Nyxx isn't even gonna waste breath on a response.
Stop! Another step, and Magrin will tear you open like a sack of grain.
If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please.
Keep back! Force my hand, and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You! Apparently Khaga wants to see you. Go ahead, but a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Whatever. Nyxx is just rolling their eyes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Khaga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Khaga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Okay, so we thought Arabella was going to be punished, but death is a different thing. The death of a child. So Nyxx is going to try to resist this urge.
Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
You act rashly, as a cornered viper would. Free the child, or more tieflings will interrupt you.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sivisiv, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Khaga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it. A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
Please, we have nothing in common.
Don't we? I've studied Drow culture. You have a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Free from the threat of little children.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas during prayer, and interrupted the rite. Why? I don't know or care.
Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
This is a part where I really wish there was another option, because none of these seem right. Well, attack actually does seem right, but if I did that, then the Druids would kill all the tieflings. So, I think we're gonna go with the second option, but just kind of assume that Nyxx is lying a little. Prattle all you want. The refugees aren't my concern.
Then they soon know the sting of my venom. Get out. We have no more business.
I see you. Just give me a moment. Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing, as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Everything about me is sick. The dizzy spells, the memory loss, the illithid parasite.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This
The
way.
bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathing weak.
I'm gonna continue to try to resist the urge.
Your chest tightens. Your fingertips shake.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Yeah, we don't trust her. No, nothing strange. I just want it out of my head.
Nothing? You're sure?
Nothing. I'm sure.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please.
No way.
You came to me for help. Do you want it or not?
No. I'm leaving.
No, I can't let you leave. You could transform any second. This is the last time I'll ask. Please.
You're not asking. This is a threat.
To hells with it.
Don't be a fool. I'd kill you before you could blink.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around.
I'm trained in combat. You're a druid with a stick. Don't make me kill you.
You're right. I'm no use to the others dead. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
No one else can stop those goblins. You need me.
All right, but on one condition. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
No, I'm not taking poison from a woman I can't trust.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
All right. Hand it over.
Swear it.
Fine. I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Just tell me if there's a cure or not.
You can't cure what you don't understand. And as much as I know about mind flayers, I can't make heads nor tails of this. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
It sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have two options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
All right, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Pretty bold. But I wouldn't take wyvern poison even if we do begin to turn.
So a druid healer tried to kill us. All in a day's work.